Okay, so my name is Azam Muzaki Rahmatullah, and in here I will present to you guys and explain about the politeness strategy. What is the definition of politeness strategy and what are the related example in real life, especially in Indonesia, and what are the relevant study that I will provide soon. So let's check it out. Okay, so according to the Penelope Brown and Stephen C. Levinson, politeness strategy is a set of methods that people use in conversation to show respect to each other in order to preserve one's public self or social value, to maintain the harmony and the kindness, and avoid conflict during a social interaction each other. So simply, these strategies help people not to offend others and make the conversation smoother and more respectful. Brown and vision theory is built on the concept of face, which has two main aspects. So the first is positive face. Positive face is like desire to be liked, appreciated, and approved by others. So they like to give the praise and appreciate things. And the second is negative phase. So negative phase is the desire to have freedom and not to be imposed by the others. And every time we communicate, our words and our action can threaten the positive or negative phase of others. So politeness strategies are how we try to reduce this trait. Okay, so what is face? Face in this theory refers to your sense of worth and how you want others to see you. It is about your public image and self-esteem during an interaction or conversation. And the concept of face comes from the work of Irving Goffman. And I will not explain all of this because it takes too much time, so there are several aspects that important. It is which are the positive phase, negative phase, and face threatening action acts. And Brown and Levinson describe our main strategies. So there are four phase. I will not explain by one because it will take too much time, so I just mention in the PPT. Okay, now we jump to the example. And what are the example? In Indonesian, politeness often relies on context, so inappropriate to reduce face threatening acts and reflecting the high value of in the context of communication. So for example, in here it says L bisa ngewakilin kelas besar kita untuk converse IELTS. I took this from WhatsApp chat, and it makes the request as direct question and avoid the direct coercion. So this is the accordance of with chromo alus in Japanese communication. So where directness risks causing embarrassment. And also the second is saya minta Pak Mahfud, apa memang benar ada data soal Pak Mahfud anggota DPR. So that use an honorific greeting, use Pak, and an interrogative structure to soften a challenging question in a formal setting. And also in English, indirectness is also used, but it tends to be marked out of context. So in here it says one of the example, I would kindly like to request if you could share the PPT. So it is used the modal first verbs like would, could, and ages. And the second is I'm sorry, this is not your son, right? So it combines the apology, I'm sorry, with a marker question, right, to reduce the threat. So Indonesian indirectness is evident in cultural. For example, the hierarchical aspect, where English indirectness often follows the rules of sentence structure to achieve the same goal of communication. And next. Okay, now we move to the relevant study that I found. There are two studies which the study of Mahmoud 2019 explored the politeness strategies used by English university students in Makassar. So during the classroom presentation, they tend to use positive politeness like greetings, thanks, inclusive language, and negative politeness, which apologize, indirect requests to maintain harmony and respect in academic settings, notably. And the research reveals the influence of cultural and religious norms, such as Islamic setting, Assalamualaikum, and some Makassar terms, tabe, di, which soften communication and reflect local values. And the second is the research conducted by Indasari and Surjawati 2021 analyzed the politeness strategy used by Najwa Shihab, host of the talk show Mata Najwa, when interviewing a prominent guests such as politicians using Brown and Levinson's framework. The study reveals that Najwa mostly uses positive politeness, like seeking agreement using in-group terms such as bang to signify closeness, to balance her assertive questioning style with respect for the guest's face. For example, she softens probing question with phrases like, "Sir, I just wanted to ask. Sir, I just wanted to ask," to minimize coercion and negative politeness. However, she also uses bold on-record strategies to control the conversation, reflecting her role as host. Okay, so that's all the presentation for me. Thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.